Jesus said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So, too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him." Luke chapter 10, verse 30 to 33.
4 years I lived in the heart of Philadelphia, what the locals refer to Center City. When I first arrived there as a bright-eyed college freshman, I looked at people I passed on the street, as this seemed a perfectly reasonable tactic. I learned pretty quickly that this was unusual, and often I advised people who commuted on foot every day didn't usually make eye contact. They were either too busy to bother or too preoccupied with their own lives, and besides, looking into people's eyes meant there was a good chance you'd be asked for help.
Sometimes the plea was direct, but more often there was an elaborate story, a supposed broken-down car on some neighboring street, or a sudden family emergency that required immediate attention. At first I stopped for every person who implored me, listening intently, offering whatever I had in my pocket, and feeling genuinely concerned. But gradually I began to move people along quickly, rushing them to the point of the ask, without caring to hear their story, much less sifting it for the truth. I grew less and less patient with these distractions in my day, almost resenting them, until finally I learned to do what all the other walkers did. I looked away. I developed that tunnel vision gaze that stares just off in the distance, pretending it can't see anything closer and lower than a spot upon the horizon. I intentionally stopped seeing people.
Jesus tells the story that's familiar to many of us about a man beaten and robbed and left at the side of the road. We learn that at least 2 religious people passed by him. They likely had that same look in their eyes that I learned in Philadelphia. The hero of this story is the Samaritan who shows mercy. He sees his neighbor, the one who is low, in the gutter and responds. We can welcome this season by turning our gaze downward, by stopping to see people, by allowing ourselves to be inconvenienced by the pain in our path without looking away. See those who are low around you and share the mercy that others may never care enough to show.